Hey everybody, welcome back to Pam's Cutting Board. I'm so glad you was able to stop by my channel. Today I'm really excited because we're going to make a pumpkin roll. I've got a confession to make. I have never ever made a pumpkin roll before. I've eaten them, but I've never made them. But one of my subscribers, she asked me if I would do this for her. So that's the reason I'm doing it tonight. So I'm going to give it a try. So it may be a total wreck. I don't know, but fingers crossed it works out good. So here's some of the things that you're going to need for this recipe here. We're going to need some baking soda, baking powder. We're going to have some cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, some sugar, pumpkin. And this is pumpkin that I put away last year, but if you get it in the can, you want to make sure it's pure pumpkin and not pumpkin pie filling. We're going to need some walnuts. Walnuts is optional. Some people put it in their recipe, others don't, but I'm going to tonight. A little bit of salt and some eggs and some all-purpose flour. So let's get started. I'm just going to go ahead and put it all in my little sifter and sift it all together. Let me get a little spoon. Okay. We'll add just a little bit of salt. I'm going to sift that together. Hey guys, we're back. We had to take a little bit of a break. It's real life here. I forgot to charge my phone and our battery went dead. So we had to take a break and let the battery charge up a little bit. But so far I've got in my bowl, I've got my all-purpose flour, baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, salt. Okay, and then we're going to start adding, let's add the sugar next since it's dry. Now, don't forget, keep your fingers crossed that it turns out good. Okay, then I just took the eggs and beat them up just a little bit. And I'll put those in here. And I'll put my pumpkin. And I think I told you before we had to quit that nuts was optional. But what I do like the nuts in them. But I put them in a food processor. And I chop them up really fine. Because it seems like if you hand chop them, they're not chopped up enough for this recipe for me. But that's just my preference. That's what I like. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and pause you while I finish stirring this up. And when I bring you back, we'll go ahead and prepare a pan and get it ready for the oven. Okay, I have my batter mixed up here in this bowl. And now I'm going to prepare my pan. So I'm going to go ahead and spray. This is just a sheet pan. I know it calls for like a jelly roll pan. I don't have one of those, so I'm just going to use this. I think it'll work. We hope. If not, then Wayne will be eating the scraps. I don't think he'll complain. Okay, and then I'm going to spray the parchment paper as well. I mean, I don't know if it's really necessary to spray the pan, but I just want to ensure that this turns out good. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and just pour the batter into our prepared pan. I love pumpkin rolls. If anything says, can you get it, Wayne? I'm right in the way. If anything says fall, pumpkin roll definitely says it. I'm going to spread it out. Spread it to where it gets all in the corners of your pan. Okay. And then what you want to do, and this is going to be loud, but you want to take your pan and just kind of drop it down on your countertop. And what that does is it gets the air bubbles that's in the cake to come up to the top so you don't have holes in your cake. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put it in my oven. When it gets done, we'll bring you back and let you see it at that point. Okay, guys, so we've got the cake out of the oven.
And don't it look good? And it smells good too.
It took, in my oven at 350 degrees, about 15 minutes for it to bake. So we're going to go ahead and take it out of our pan.
Everybody whisper a prayer or cross your fingers.
Okay, guys. Bite the bullet and go with it. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yay! Okay. So now we're going to let it cool completely. And it's getting a little bit late and I have to work tomorrow. So I think what we decided is we're going to go ahead, wrap it up, put it in the fridge, and then tomorrow after work, we'll finish it up. We'll bring you along for the ride. See you later. Okay, so we left off by putting the pumpkin roll in the fridge. Now it's chilled very well, so we've got that out, and we're going to mix up our frosting. So we're going to need a cup. That was a little more than a cup. That's okay. A powdered sugar.
You said that's
sugar.
so sweet. But that's okay.
I am sweet. And it needs, excuse me, it needs to be sifted.
I started to video the outside and around the hills and everything, but I did other things.
We live back in the mountains. And it is beautiful. And right now where everything is starting to turn different colors, it's beautiful. We will have to video and show them. Okay. Once you get that sifted, clean up your mess.
I put it down there.
Then we're going to put a 8-ounce block of cream cheese. And anytime, guys, you work with cream cheese, it needs to be room temp. If not, you're just making your life harder. It's always a lot easier to work with if it's room temp. Becomes soft and pliable. Oh.
Well, you about got pliable.
We about did it, didn't we?
Glad it was soft and pliable.
That one about missed the bowl.
Notice how the cream cheese adhered itself to the pan.
Go. And we need a little butter. And the butter is softened. It's at room temp too.
Or don't do a
Don't drop
repeat.
it.
Don't do a repeat. Alright,
And
safety net.
we're going to need just a little bit of vanilla extract.
Did y'all ever make snow cream and get
Yes.
snow and mix that vanilla with it?
My dad did. It's good. Okay, so I'm going to take my electric mixer and we'll mix this up. And then I'll bring you guys back and then we'll get ready to unroll our pumpkin roll and put the frosting on. Okay, I've got my cream cheese frosting mixed up. Look at that, guys.
And it do smell good.
It does. Okay, now.
Drum roll.
Yes, please, please. Please don't tear or break.
Well, if I was as cold as that was, I'd be doing something.
It's doing
Tear.
good.
Tear, break, or shake. It is. Look, 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 look. And my boy. My boy, my boy.
Now let's add our frosting.
Not out of the woods yet.
No, we gotta roll it back up. We are almost home, but not entirely.
Got to spread the
Frosting.
frosting.
The good stuff.
If you remember a few weeks back, 3 or 4 weeks.
First of the month.
Okay, a month ago, pretty near. Pam was on to me for wearing do-rags when I had a bad hair day. You know, me being a preacher now, I need to wear something more suitable, like a baseball cap. So I kind of asked you guys to vote on what I should wear, and I just want to say thank every one of you for voting, and just say, do-rag, oh do-rag, oh do remember me.
So he's saying he's won.
But she got me a cap that I'll have to wear. It's got on the front of it, Country Born and Heaven Bound.
Well, actually, I didn't get it. Jody got it for me, and then you took it.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. This is scary, guys. Am I gonna do it?
I'm praying. Look what Mommy's doing, Vanna. And there's Bentley. And Mommy has done it. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, hand clap. Yay!
Okay. So what I'm going to do is wrap it back up in parchment paper. I'm going to stick it in the fridge and just letting that cream cheese kind of harden back up. Then we'll get it back out, slice it, and taste it. Okay, we've got it back out of the fridge. The cream cheese is set up a little bit.
Show us hand, if you can.
And what I've done is I've cut the end pieces off. You can see this right here, and that just makes it look a little prettier.
We got it right here.
Then I'm going to take a little powdered sugar and just sprinkle over the top.
And is this fair to say this is your very first cheesecake or
Pumpkin roll.
pumpkin roll
Yes.
ever made? Oh, look at that.
It's snowing. And I would say this was pretty simple. Parchment paper is a must. You really have to have that. That way your cake will come out. You can roll it up easier. So that is a must. But there you have it.
Well, let's have it.
And I would say also that each time you do it, it'd be like biscuits. The more you do it, the more experience you get and the easier it would get. So I'm going to cut one in a slice and he's going to taste it. Okay, we know you won.
Take a look right there. I can't cook like she can. Man, this looks just like out of the magazine, don't it? I mean, it don't taste like a magazine. That's moist.
Did I get a thumbs up for a first timer?
Mm-mm. 2.
2 thumbs.
You put nuts in there?
I did. Had you rather have it with or without nuts? Some people don't put nuts.
Gotta have the nuts. You can taste cream cheese. Well, this is so moist. About forgot the most important thing. We thank the Lord for all the blessings that He has given us. We thank God that He's given you to us. for us to minister to, pray for, and help you any way that we can. But remember, God is the only help that we need. My saucer has a picture of a lighthouse. And as a friend of mine used to sing that song about God was our lighthouse, was looking over life's sea, and He would shine a light to steer our way home safely. And He will you if you let Him. Love you all. And I'm going to dig in. Till next time. Sweetheart.
And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you have, we do thank you so much. We appreciate it. Like, comment. That helps our channel grow, and we want to grow the channel so that we can get more people to be able to reach God's Word, get it out there for people to hear. And we want to share good food too. So thank you so much for joining me on this first time ever making a pumpkin roll. You have a great day. We'll see you. Bye. And do we need to pause it?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And we sealed, and we sealed, and we sealed, and we sealed, and we sealed.
Is it still okay?
I would
Did you say the winner of Slash?
pause it.